Hi guys, it's RoseErifnosi here. It's time for an update. It's been a very, very long time since we had an update, and it's time for an update. First off, I want to apologize for not being able to get back to everybody's comments, messages, uh, as much as I would like. I've been extraordinarily um, really over stressed with the amount of things that are going on right now. I don't think anybody saw it, but I posted a comment on my channel explaining what was going on. My family member, who many of you know has been sick for quite some time now, was recently admitted into the hospital for something quite serious, and now they are in another facility, getting more treatment and more care, and basically the responsibility of handling everything, insurance, doctors, everything has fallen to me, and it's been very stressful and it's been very time consuming. And I made the decision not to drop out of this semester of school because I only had 3 weeks left when this happened. So I'm trying to juggle all that as well as remaining in my classes and preparing for finals. So that is why I have not responded to hardly anyone. I have to say one thing though, when it comes to comments on my videos, like if you comment on a video that I played in 2010, like when I very first started, I get I get a lot of comments on my The Path videos now, and I have to be honest, I'm not going to reply back to them because A, it was like 2 years ago, and B, I don't know exactly what you're talking about in the comment. You say, "Oh, well, I thought that this meant blah 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 blah," but I'm sorry, I don't remember what I said in that video, and I used to do this because I had the time, but I would occasionally go back to my old videos and rewatch them. I'd be like, "Hey, I said that. What? That's me." But I don't. I just simply don't have the time to go back and rewatch my old videos to figure out what exactly you're commenting on those older videos. So I apologize for that, but I do read them, and if they are if they're complete sentences and you say, oh well, if they're generalized statements saying, I believe that Robin's wolf stands for this or blah blah blah, I enjoy reading those because it's, I know what you're talking about. But if they're really minuscule things and you don't specify what you're talking about exactly, then I don't know what you're talking about. Um, secondly, I don't know if this is second or not, but nextly, um, recommended games. I've been keeping a list of recommended games. Again, I have not been responding on my channel to each and every recommendation for a game that I have, um, because I could just address them here in these update videos rather than, posting saying thank you for the recommendation to every person who has recommended. I can tell you now that I have some Let's Plays in the making, like literally in the making. But before I go into that, I want to talk about Amnesia. Something, just a travesty occurred when I was playing Amnesia, guys. I had an extra from the last video that I posted. I had an extra 40 minutes of gameplay on Amnesia, and it got corrupted and disappeared. And if you know Amnesia, there is no save points. You cannot go back. So if I were to continue playing Amnesia, it would be 40 minutes of 40 minutes ahead of where you last saw me leave off, and that just sucks. That would just suck. It would be frustrating for you, and it would be frustrating for me. So I'm really sorry about that. I was rightfully pissed um when I found that out, when I went to go make my last two videos to post for you guys, and the footage was just gone. So yeah, that's a major suck. I will probably be leaving Amnesia off there then. I really don't know what to do about it, so I doubted that I was going to be finishing the game in its entirety to begin with, because they're just later on in the game there's just some parts where you just have too much close interaction with Mr. Tall and Mr. Face that I don't think I could do that. I mean, from the first half of the game, maybe the first three quarters of the game, it's a lot of hiding and kind of like, oh, you hear him coming? Okay, go hide. Later in the game, it's he does not go away. You have to run past him. You have to sneak around him, and I'm not okay with that. Okay, so enough about Amnesia. It's probably going to be left there, and so nothing else to really say on that. My next Let's Play that I'm working on, I've got a decent amount of time put into it, is Alice Madness Returns. Alice the Madness Returns. I don't. Anyways, um, I looked into it previously, and I didn't really look into it as thoroughly as I should have. I saw, oh, look, a platforming game. I hate platforming games. I suck at platforming games. Platforming games equal me redoing things over and over and over because I do not have good hand-eye coordination, and in real life, I'm just extraordinarily clumsy. Um, so I'm working on that. I haven't posted any because I wanted to get decently far into the game before I started uploading those videos. Secondly, I was recommended the mirror lead. I've been trying to get that to work. I've really been trying. I was really, really interested in it from the very small amount of information that I had on it. However, I'm having a lot of trouble recording it. Fraps is refusing to record it. Bandicam is refusing to record it. Hypercam 2 is refusing to record it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to take a lot of effort. I ran into this problem when I was playing The Longest Journey, which is inevitably what led up to me just stopping The Longest Journey, because I was so frustrated with spending hours and hours trying to find ways to record parts of videos or cinematics, and then having to record the dialogue separately through Audacity, and then trying to synchronize the video with the audio. You guys just, I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy, and it's not really a quick thing to do. So, anyways, still working on the mirror lead. Hopefully, I can find a way to get that recorded. If any of you have recorded it before, I saw one Let's Play of it. If you could tell me what program you used, that would be swell. Okay, I don't want to get this update too long, but let me just to reassure you that I'm keeping a list on my list of Let's Plays, not to play, guys, but to do some research into, to look at, to consider. The Witch's House, Abe's Odyssey, Dear Esther, Anna, Mother 3, Heta Oni, and Knit Stories, Don't Eat the Mushrooms. That's kind of piqued my interest already. Uh, and then somebody asked about Resident Evil. No, I'm not going to continue Resident Evil. I'm not going to do another Resident Evil. The co-op that I did with Davon Refney, you know, I, it was all right. I wasn't feeling it. It wasn't really that fun for me. I can't really explain it. I'm sorry. I stopped it because I wasn't really enjoying it. I really wasn't enjoying it, and I can't really tell you why either. I've played a lot of games like that, well, kind of like that, and I just wasn't doing it. I'm not big on zombies. I mean, I know zombies are the new vampires nowadays, but I'm really not big on zombies. I basically played Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 and The Killing Floor, and that's the extent of it. I mean, I don't like any other. I don't. You guys can nail me to a cross here, but I do not like the Walking Dead series, which is why I probably will not play the game. It's not that it's a bad series, it's just way too much gore for me. And in my opinion, things that are dead, decomposed, decaying, and rotten should not be animated. And yet they are. So it just makes me a little uneasy. Alright, guys, I think that this is as long as I wanted this to go because we're right at 10 minutes. So please be understanding for my lack of videos and my lack of replies to you guys. And thank you for being patient. And I hope that you guys really like the next videos that are coming out. All right, I will see you guys in the games. Bye bye.